Hey friends, welcome back to Nerd on TV. This is Caitlin, and these are my first impressions for Spyro the Dragon from the Reignited Trilogy. I can't talk about this new game without a little history, since the game is coming back from, 2 decades ago. The first time we met Spyro and Sparks the Dragonfly was on September 9th, 1998 on PlayStation 1. The original trilogy was critically acclaimed, and rightfully so. Spyro's fun. Then, now, whenever you play it, at whatever age. This game is designed to give you that feeling of instant gratification every few steps. Cute quips, great music, and lots of colorful, interesting places to explore.
And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
On to the gamey game. From the initial teaser images, the Reignited Trilogy fanned an old flame hard. Look at that sweet purple baby. I love him. The graphics alone make you want to play the games because everything looks visually delicious. I would eat those gems, they look like candy. After playing for about 10 hours, it's safe to say that all the original charm is still there. The environment and tech still match without matching. The acting is just as silly and on point as the original.
You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
More of the dragons have specific looks and personalities. You can burn the grass as you run around, charging feels easier to control, and the PlayStation controller lights up to indicate your health. Gold, blue, and green to match Sparks, and red when you've got one hit left. It's still a game for kids, and there are tutorials and tips along the way, but it's easy to be overconfident and die by your own hand. Frequently. Almost like you're a young fledgling trying to prove your worth way too quickly.
You have much to learn first.
The camera controls have changed some, and that's a little frustrating. When the camera is active, the smoothing made me a little queasy, and it's hard to see what's going on if it's on passive. This is a tiny qualm in a sea of favorite parts, though. It's easy to lose an entire day to this game. With all the gems to collect, enemies to stomp, dragons to find, eggs to recover, and flying mini-games, it feels like, okay, but I'll just finish this part and then I'll stop. While you could breeze through and beat the game in a few hours, the game was designed to make you want 100% every level. It's not necessarily hard to do until you get to the treetops level, but we don't talk about that. While a few parts are a slog, it's still massively fun. Any annoyances are overcome by nostalgia and the fact that it was a great game in the first place. I can't wait to take on Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon, and hopefully we'll get some more Spyro goodness in the years to come. Thanks for listening to my first impressions of Spyro the Dragon from the Reignited Trilogy. If you'd like to see more content more often, check out our website at nerdon.tv, where you can find links to our Patreon. If you grew up on Spyro or sunk your teeth into the Reignited Trilogy, give us a comment below and let us know what you thought. Oh, and real quick, that subscribe button is right down there, if you haven't pressed it yet. Thanks for hanging out, and as always, nerd on.
Looks like I've got some things to do.